Steve, what did you find after you had to come in here and tear everything up in this tub?
Well, the last few videos we've told you that we had to pull the tub out, redo the drain. And Lisa, I showed this to Lisa, so she wanted me to show you. Here's what I found. This, of course, was into the tub. This was fine. It was installed properly. However,
that's the drain. What is that? The drain?
This is the drain that goes on the tub itself.
Right. And this is where you put your stopper.
Right.
Okay. All right.
And when I pulled the tub out, I found this inserted like that, and a metal band tightened around it to hold that in place. And then this bottom part was inserted, was put down over the P-trap.
Which is another pipe.
It's the ABS, that's the P-trap that goes under that holds water in to keep the gases from coming back up. This P-trap comes down here, loops up, and goes out like that.
Okay, so start from the beginning. What is so wrong with this? And this, by the way, was a guy named Dustin. If you ever have a contractor who says he knows what he's doing, he's a young guy in his 20s, late 20s, early 30s now. His name was Dustin, and he used to work for us a long time ago, but of course no more, because every job that he said he had fixed for us, a year or so later, this is what we're finding.
Since he set this on top of the P-trap and it sat down like that, at least that's how it was supposed to set, in reality what I found was that it was off a little bit. So that water, some of it was going into the P-trap, but most of it was going to underneath the house.
Okay.
So I had to pull that out, redo it with some mixture of PVC and ABS, and also put a new tub drain in. Whenever you pull that out, it's always good to replace these when you get a chance.
But isn't that supposed to screw in?
Yes, that's what that screws on to the to clamp it to the bottom of the tub.
Right.
And then you're supposed to put a piece here that screws onto that and holds that in place, and then you'll have some attachments down here either glued or screwed in for the drain line going to the P-trap and out to the sewer system.
Okay.
But this is what I found, so it was draining underneath the house.
Yep, and usually we find most of the repair work after they sealed everything up and everything looks good on the outside. It looks like it's draining fine and all that, and we had given him that new drain to put in there because we knew it was a faulty drain to begin with, which he had to replace all the subfloor before and pull the whole tub out.
And at first this probably drained okay. But over time, the tub moved because the tub wasn't installed correctly, because there was a gap about this much between the side of the tub and the actual wall itself.
Which is what you're seeing we're working on right now.
Right. So that pushed this aside a little bit off of the P-trap by about yay amount. And when I turned the water on the tub to see where the leak was coming from, there was a lot of water just coming straight through here down to the ground underneath the house.
So here we are fixing up messes of people who say that they know how to do this kind of stuff, and they look like they do, and when we first start off with them we watch what they're doing and all that, but then they get lazy and they start taking advantage of us.
Yep.
Okay. So, if you run into issues like that, it'd be kind of interesting in the comment section for you guys to tell us what you've been through.
Yes, never use a rubber boot to connect the drain line.
That's right, and that's all that is a rubber boot.
There are some cases underneath the house where they are used.
Yeah.
But those are put on with clamping rubber bands on both sides. This was just kind of thrown on. And
look at how that part is torn. Why did that tear?
Because that's where the bolt that tightened down the band. Okay. You can see the imprint of the band going around it here. Yeah. This is where the actual nut was sitting. So as it rubbed up against it, people got into the tub, in and out of the tub, because the tub wasn't secured like it was supposed to be.
Right.
It would move back and forth, and over time that rubbed and broke that down and just came loose completely. So.
Okay. So So now that Steve has totally fixed that tub and I'm making it beautiful now with the surround and all that, and you saw what we were working on today, we will not have an issue with this tub for quite a while.
Now the tub drains the way it's supposed to.
All right. So the next project we work on, we will be given step-by-steps on how to do things, because some of you have been asking us to do that.
We're not doing how 1s, we're not doing how 3s, we're not even doing how 4s, we're only doing how 2s.
Exactly. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
You may be leaving for now, but the nightmares will return.
I put a spell on you. Cause you're mine. Better stop the things you do. I'm not lying. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. I can't stand it cause you'll put me down. I put a spell on you.